Mandalo.
Mandalo, it's Mandalo, it's nerd out time. Nerd, 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 nerd. Mandalo, it's nerd out time. Knowledge rules. Mandalo, it's nerd out time. Fibonacci, golden pockets, juice. Nerd, 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 nerd. Mandalo, it's nerd out time. Nerd, 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 Mandalo, it's nerd out time. Juice.
Yeah, good morning. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? The math is the math. The juice is the juice. Happy Friday. Nerd, 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 nerd. Let's fucking go. The juice is the juice. The levels are the levels. The deribit options are the deribit options. The PCE is the PCE. Kachoy boo boo yeah. Let's go. How we doing? Wiztard, Ron Person, Damon, PSG. Stand up. Sound is Gucci? Awesome. Thank you, brother. I didn't even have to ask this morning. Did. Goat. Shoutouts PSG. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Banger juice. That's the Nanger juice, isn't it? Yeah, Blaze Alec. EEC. How we doing? Glitch. Yeah, I was jamming to that too. The thing is a banger. Shoutouts Buzz. Shoutouts Housty. Shoutouts Cage. Shoutouts the entire team. Much love, boys and girls. Shoutouts Kimba. Shoutouts Coke Zero. Let's go. Who juicing? Maybe Band-Aid. How you doing? Maestro. Curvies. How you doing? Latisse. Who juicing? Who juicing? Who juicing? Raptorist. Yeah. Vladimir, how are you doing? Good morning. Calling noob. Shoutouts Calling noob. I always do that. I always say it the same way. Are you getting used to it yet? Housty. Let's go. Exclamation Coinwise. Yeah, if you haven't tried out their trial for the pro indicators, do it. Get on it. You don't want to miss out. That's pretty sweet. And then they got a great deal. Hit them up. Yeah, I'm just a fan. I'm really enjoying using their tools. And I'm looking forward to everything that they have in store as well. I know they have some nice education and a whole lot more in the works. So that's really cool. Yeah, and I'm not sad. I might start doing a little something over there too. That would be pretty cool. What do you guys think about that? I'll tell you that I think we're pretty good with our levels, don't you think? I feel like it. But maybe I'm biased, you know. I like to pat myself on the back. Jamaica, how you doing? Good morning. Damon, where's my boy Taco Bell at? Esox, how you doing? Hedge Fund, Raptorus, Ludo, Acton, how we doing? We need to get a myosin in here. Kimba Lion, good morning. Jesse Papink, Ace, big cheers, Ace. How you doing, brother? Fib Math, Ghost G. Yeah, Jamaica, let's go. Juicing. Yeah. Let's get some music going. I need to to shout out my YouTube boys too. Boys, YouTube Lions. Bobby Toxic Pedals and Stream Elements in the house. Kaka. Kaka. Let's go. Good morning over there on 24/7 and on the Mandalo stream. We got Brojas. How we doing? Bom dia. I need to work on my Portuguese. It'll come along though. Gypsy, can you help me? I need to get the KIMBA AI for the different languages. That would be juice. Anybody remember that? That was juice. All NYC, how we doing? We got some juice. We had some numbers come in. We had some Deribit expire a few hours ago. And that was juicy. You know, it's not like always that big of a deal, but quarterlies are pretty interesting. And we were kind of talking about that a few days this week. That's why I was like, you know, pushing about last week and the quad witching and talking about the quarterlies for today. But sometimes you get the moves and sometimes you get them after the expiry. Dolcon, good morning. How are you doing? You're right on time, brother. Yeah, sometimes it's a big nothing burger, but there is a lot of money playing, and you know, biases and positions are at stake. And we got a great example of this morning. You'll see what I mean. You know, it's not like a rare occurrence, but you don't see it all the time. Oh, we need to get the music. I'm hoeing. How's the music looking? We got it? We're gonna start off with a little bit of chill. You guys like the nerd out vibes, or you like the normal stream playlists? I've been digging the stream playlists. I know people trying to fast forward. It's not working as well. Sorry, Inky. I just like vibing. Unleash, how we doing? Ace, exclamation puff. I know, man. That was a good one, too. That was a good one. All my desk surfaces are taken up by keyboards and shit. Trying to put my notebooks down, get my, like, all my things set up. There we go. Is Cream here? Satoshi, good morning. Doing good, doing good. Thanks, Unleash. Ready for the weekend. Do we have music? Yeah, we got my iPads back on. So thank goodness that we get our stream calendar. The Sounds of Silence? Really? Oh, I know what I did. One of these days I'll get it. Let's start this thing over. Maybe Band-Aid, let's go. Kobe, good morning, how are you? Camilo, good morning. Fib levels. Enter before the level, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, even when we know better, sometimes we have to learn the lessons, you know, just through experience. And I don't even say the hard way, because we all learn lessons the hard way. But hopefully it didn't sting too badly. And you know, you move on to the next one. Use what you learned, use what you're learning, and just continue to get more green positions, right? Yeah, let's go, Ace. Gucci now, wrong person. Let's go, thank you. Yeah. Dolcom. Any specific alts? Got a couple. I'm not playing Aster. I'm not, I think I probably should have, especially since we did all that charting on it, but I am just playing like the boomer coins pretty much. Yeah, kind of thinking about a few others. We need to look at some of them. We'll go through the list this morning of some of the things I'm looking at, but maybe Sol, Sui, boomer coins, Doge, maybe ETH, I don't know. Yeah, hype if it gets if it hits the levels. A lot of it is like, I'm looking for reclaims. Like that was pretty bad closing under the level yesterday. Yeah, I'm either looking for sweeps or reclaims. And we were talking about that yesterday, like we're really close to some sweeps. Now we just left another bad low. So on this one, mind you, I know that CME swept, but then that sweep was so close to the next low that it's like arguably close to being as weak as this one is. If we change structure, it's strength. If we continue to chip away down here, it is a lot higher probability of challenging it. And so that 108.4 that I have marked right here, we got a low there, and it's not the low. There's like a few of them over in 107. So you got like two more over here. And I know it's not ideal seeing it in this view. But yeah, you got a lot of liquidity right under 107, and then really all the way down through this whole box. And that box has been there since like the beginning. This box has been important pretty much since I think like December or January. Maybe not in this layout, but this is an important area. It's a major pivot. It's been resistance. We flipped it to support. And then we got a whole lot of lows kind of stacking up right around it. I know that it's $1,000 away, but dude, at $100,000, it's at 1%. Right now it's 2%. Move a bit back this stream. What do you mean? Is it like the frame that it's in with the overlay? Is that what you mean, Camilo? How we doing, Maestro? Indo Lion, how are you doing this morning? Yeah, Camilo. Exclamation puff used to be like a really funny GIF command. Jamaica, enjoying the 4-hour ups and downs. Yeah, still in the short. You're looking pretty spicy right now then. Happy Friday, Ready? Oh, I feel you. Let's go, Ready. Good morning. How you doing, dude? Shoutouts, Ready. Very talented, smart dude. Juice Lion. You had the ad here. Yeah, I would say probably YouTube. Yeah, that's great. Glad to hear it, Endo. It's nighttime for you, isn't it? We're cooking. We're cooking. Boy. Let's go. Shoutouts, Buzz. You got Drift and Gork, Dolkong. Do you want me to chart one of those? I'm saying it so like defeated. Bro, it's me. Let's go. Eric, how are you doing? Good morning. Short term, yeah. Yeah, it could be a little balanced. We've seen a few things. I'm like, it's been a fun couple of weeks. Oh, looked at the fees. Darn it. 124, 576. Do you really have that entry? Maybe. Holy shit. If you do, I mean, I know you're a fucking amazing trader, but like, that is like the Pixel Pico fucking perfect summit top. Lordy. That's juice, dude. Damn, Dokkan, let's get it. When nerd out every single day, Red Zero. Yeah, we're gonna have some. Yeah, bro, it's me. Yeah, that's been a long. That's been for like something that has meant something to me since even before I was in crypto. Like more like 5, probably close to 10 years. Since like my action sports background. Yeah. So it's pretty natural. Fits. Let's go. You speak Spanish, bro? It's me. $786 level good for entry. 786 where? You mean like the local? Yeah, let's go, bro. It's me. What part of the world are you from? If you don't mind me asking. At least like what country? Is that your native language? Fib local, I don't like it. I don't like it, Camilo. But, you know, stick to your plan. Oh, you're from Jersey. Yeah, American trans. We haven't looked at anything really. Yeah, we had ETH on here. I was fixing to show you guys something. Dominican background, nice, nice. Yeah, shout outs to the Dominican brothers and sisters. Anatomy, good morning. Eric, I don't know, but I think that we could. Virginia Dolkong. Check DMs. Okay. Yeah, I have to remember that. I don't even have Discord on, and my phone turned into a brick. I didn't plug it in last night. Yeah, I'll check it. Is it something that I should see right now? Just plugged in. All right, I'm gonna see it in a second. Yeah, Mandalo shades. Let's go. Dominican background. Yeah, I spent some time over there in Dominican. Yeah, more time in Costa Rica than anywhere. But yeah, a lot of Latin America places. Good morning, Sandelka. How are we doing? Yeah, what I was gonna show you. Well, first off, Camilo, I don't like this because we have this low right here. These lows locally are bad. It could be absorption. It could be absorption down here. There is liquidity below. We also have some buy walls. down below us in a couple of the exchanges. Exclamation BTC live, you can see a little bit of the book map from our Bitcoin book map channel, but there is a lot of liquidity below this. So we had this level, we had this level, the 108.4, and then we had the 107.250, and it's like 107 like 500 or something. And you start taking one of these, you got stop losses unless somebody steps in to absorb. And it could be, but we need to change structure for this to be like looking decent for me. And I mean higher time frame structure at this point, because we've tried to change structure a couple of times at these local consolidations, like here at our first stop after the big liquidation on Monday. You know, we consolidated, we started to change structure I think Wednesday, and then it just failed. They keep doing it overnight, and somebody, I mean, my suspicion is that with between monthlies today in TradFi and quarterlies in Deribit, there are some big players that wanted prices below 110. Yeah, and you'll see like something that helps to support that suspicion in just a moment. Yeah, shoutouts calling noob. What's a bad bot? TD Maz. Yeah, so my bias would be if we break structure and like let's say the New York 12 o'clock close is up here, like up towards the single print, or it's starting to trade into the single print, potentially the retest would be something to look at. Otherwise, I want these lows. And it's not that I want, it's that for me to have confidence in a trade down here, at these lows, like prices are cheap, but it's $110,000. Like it was fucking $15,000 2 years ago. Is it that cheap? It depends. Like cheap is all relative. I don't want to just like ride stuff down if things don't look good. I like reclaims. I would much rather have a higher confidence or higher probability setup with breaking a range than sitting in the middle of the range below a point of control, below VWAP now. That's just my bias, brother. Oh man. Yeah, don't try to just make things happen. Look for structure, look for volume to kind of support your biases. And so like if it begins to break out, it needs to do so with volume. So you're gonna see like a big increase in it. You try out have you tried out the CoinWise indicators? Like, I'm not trying to sell you anything, dude. It's free to try them out for a couple of weeks. I don't know how much longer that's going to be alive for you to be able to take advantage of it. Give it a shot. Like, even if you have like the free trading view plan, you can cram a couple of the indicators in and it combines several at the same time. But you can get these same exact things that I have on my chart on yours and have like, you know, you got VWAP, you have point of control, and you don't have to do like too much work to be able to see this stuff. It's really nice. Shout outs, Myron. How are you doing this morning? Yeah, I hope. Yeah, just, you know, follow your plan. And if you get the opportunity to get out of it, then you know, don't try to run for a home run. Like, there's always more trades. You don't want it to be like, oh, I'm at break even, and then it just like rolls back over on you and you're like right back where you started. Fibception, let's go. 25 months. Big cheers. Yeah, I know the feeling. You're juicing on CoinWise. Let's go, Dolkong. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, it's good value, I feel. Does KIMBA still come around, Eric? Yeah, the pattern, it just looks like another flag. KIMBA has not been around for a couple weeks. We're not sure when he's going to come back, but he is communicating with some of the team, and he will be back. Yeah, price is high. Yeah, around 20K. Like, really, the reclaim of 18 was, like, the big one. And then the retest of 19, 19.5. I don't know, man. That's Jay Simmons. I would say if 107, like, first target, if things remain bearish, you know, we're coming into the weekend and we have like a whole lot of stuff got cleared out with big institutional money, or is closing or rolling over, so it's like becoming less important in the very short term as far as biases for price movement. But the first like significant target would be a sweep of 107, the 107.2 area. The next would be a retest of like the 105 to 102, 103 zone for that prior range. And then beyond that, like we've talked quite a bit, you really don't want to see it go below there, or if it does, then it needs to recover very quickly, because that could be like a more substantial retracement a lot further. Now, maybe Band-Aid wants to see it retrace all the way back to 78K, if not farther. He probably wants the clean of 74. And a lot of people probably wouldn't mind seeing that, unless you are sat in spot bags and didn't take profit. But, you know, it's level by level, and there's a lot of important levels in volume for now 9 months of price action between here and there. All right, I'm trying to like get Discord open, like I told you, but I need to see this. Ah, Mariano, saludo. We have some great Argentinian lions, some awesome people here. Welcome. Did you DM me here, maybe, Band-Aid? Joe Pissinger. 74K. That's pretty far away, dudes. Kobe, let's go. Hi, Banshee, let's get it. Big cheers. Catharsis. Yeah, big cheers. Absolutely. Juice up. Shaving's better than taking home break even. Yeah, I feel you. I've done it. It's CoinWise. It's called CoinWise, Camila, and there's a number of them. Exclamation CoinWise. And it is, it works with the free plans. You can get 2 indicators on there at once. I'm aware of this. Like, just open another window. I think they're working on templates for free plans and stuff, but the each one of their indicators, several of them combine multiple things together. So, like, for example, the one that you're seeing here, it tells you levels, but it also will mark VWAP, and it does a couple of other little things. So it's like combining several into one, and it's like kind of hacking the system that you get 2 indicators, but you actually get like 4 or 5. all on your chart if you wanted to use them. And then this one is the same like that. It's got like 3 combined indicators put together. A little bit more than that. And to boot, they are like super juicy. Yeah, we use them a lot. I explain a lot about them, and I'm always like learning more with just what their capabilities are, these indicators. We're all learning here. We're all learning here, but I like to share, like I love to nerd out, and a lot of the gang does too, and so we're always trying to improve and get better with the tools that we have and our analysis. So that's what we do. Yeah, so stick around, but give it a try. It's pretty cool. Ding, 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 ding. Let's go, Ace. Chauncey. Buenos dias. Dale. Let's go. Shout out to Chauncey. You just did it was in here. Dude, I don't even know. Like, I don't. Hold on. You're friends with me in Discord, aren't you? I don't even know how to look at whispers in here. I didn't get it here, dude. Yeah, another window, dude. You do 2 different ones. I have 400 windows open on my computer at all times. So like, what's the problem with having 2 TradeAV windows open? For real. Yeah, it's hard to do it with your phone, but like seriously, yeah, learning every day. Kochoya. All right. Let's see what this TradFi is doing. I just saved you. Ooh-wee. Yeah, we're gonna get some juice today. Are they gonna save this for later? Yeah, that's right, Camilo. Just keep grinding. You know, try things out. Don't trade small or trade lesser, so you can afford to make some mistakes if that happens. You're not gonna win every time. Nobody does. Nobody does. The more important thing is knowing or recognizing when it's not a good time to trade it. Honestly. Trading 535 to the down pattern, nice. Noise. Let's go. I'm gonna come see you in PSG, dude. Let's get it, maybe. Hi, Banshee. How we doing? Joe, how you doing? Let's go, Chauncey. He's everywhere. Sweet. 103, 108, 211. I don't know. Maybe. Just kind of like not really liking those lows. And that brings it pretty close to the 107. Couple of bad lows, but if it changes structure, you know, like even if we clean this locally and wick out of here, it would be interesting. Yeah, we didn't close the gap on CME yet. I don't think. No. Yeah, there's still a little bit of gap to go. Somewhere down here. Naz, you want to see that? Yeah, we're looking at S&P. It's like the biggest money. But I'll open up Naz. Yeah, it was only about half fill on the gap. That's okay. We get back out of it. Open with no gap, or virtually no gap. on CME Bitcoin. 500x leverage, let's go. It is adjusted, dude. Oh, I did. I unadjusted it, motherfucker. Thank you. I had it adjusted for like all my other charts, and I think I like accidentally unclicked it. Thanks, dude. Dumbass. Me, not you. It did fill it. It filled the one before. It still has this one. And that one. You don't want to adjust it that far back, really. Yeah. We might do a gaps nerd out. Locally, it's okay. But that's like 2 months. That might have been what I did. I like unadjusted it for like looking back historically. Is it? Where are we? Yeah. Still got a couple of them. Both unadjusted and unadjusted. That's the one I'm talking about though. But it did fill this one. So I stand corrected with that, and thank you for reminding me, especially at the end of the month you do want it adjusted. Big cheers, 500x. Oh, okay. Did you tag me maybe, Band-Aid? Yeah, I'm gonna check it. Amanello, how we doing? Sebs, wrong person. Gaboo. Chicken milkshake, let's go. Damon, yeah. All right, let's go. Appreciate that, maybe. Yeah, juice. All right, we want to see Naz. Somebody wants to see Naz. Mariana. Chauncey, you have a Argentinian compadre. I mean, that failed auction was pretty terrible. We got bad highs all the way. It will take me too much time to pull up gammas for Naz to have any value, or the return on investment for time versus the value that it's going to produce for us collectively is not there. You like 1088, Pedro? I am curious what happens if we just do a swing fail here. So coming in as we are, I'll go back to Naz and do like proper TA for you if you want, like in a few minutes. There's two scenarios if it keeps pumping. And this is the 886 for the big 886 from like 98, I think, to 125. 78675. Is this gonna be a 886 618 rotation? So that's something I'm kind of thinking about. There's the retest of this level. If it breaks from this zone, these are all bad through here. That's weak.
Watch the charts we making plays. Bitcoin rising 100K. We don't guess now we don't stray. KIMBA gang the realest in the game.
I guess we can do this again.
Now them shorts just hedge the flow.
That was from the other consolidation, and Anchor VWAP was hella high up there. Yo, trading view. Is it just like, oh, there we go. It's right at daily VWAP.
Elections wild, news don't phase, crypto taking over. It's a brand new wave. Haters talk, but they too late. We already here counting big estates. We the market makers, they follow our lead. Built for the
Trading view is hoeing right now. Are any of you guys having lags with it? That's what it is. Yeah, right around there. It might have been like the 886 or something for the 107 to, like, dude, I can't remember. I just deleted it. The whole harmonic of it is something I'm placing a little bit less emphasis on. Yeah, right around the daily value areas anyways. So it's fine. We don't need that on here right now. Everything is like kind of paired up. What was that? Oh, I had two of them. It just took them forever to get on there. Yeah, make sure you sign up for the KIMBA dashboard, exclamation dashboard for the stream schedule and event. K1M6A, if you know, you know. Condom 6A, right? You remember that from the AI? Renee's. Yeah. I would be looking at something like that, or like, you know, somewhere around the single print. If it breaks from here, either that or just a quick rejection. And then we could be going for the lows. You get all this excitement like right when the market opens. You see New York do it a lot, like one way or another, when the volume comes in. Do you believe? Easy scalp long. Yeah. Hydroponics on Mars. Yep. Yeah, what I enjoyed doing was powering my hydroponics setup with my Tesla. And then, like, it's Fast and the Furious 9 or whatever, I'm gonna drive my Tesla to Mars. Did you see, like, long ago when they sent the fucking Tesla into space? Like, they actually did that? Yeah, hourly bull div looking to play. Possibly. I mean, there's less, since this morning, yeah, for real swollen. Derbies, yeah. 105 on the 30th, followed by October. Possibly. 105 sweep. That 105, I mean, really the 107 or the 105. That could be a nice little wick. If it's going to reclaim. Yeah, we got a nice one at that 113 level when we lost 115. It was like a $2,000 wick or something up here. That was pretty cool. My suspicion is, and this is purely theoretical, it's based on a little bit of substantiation from volume and other analysis, but like if it loses 107, we might get like a wick down to like 104.8 for that prior range point of control, and then it would also clean that bad 105 level. But if it like fails auction down below 107, then we might get a wick down to like 102.8, 103.5 to 102.8, and like do like a proper clean down there. We are going the opposite way. I am very aware of that. I just laid out two scenarios for either swing fail here or come up, maybe trade in the single print. Have a higher probability of bouncing in that case. We need to change structure for the bulls, for the people that are juicing on longs. Yeah, you need more, and we had some bottom shorts. I know, I just flashed you everything. I didn't want to show this one yet, but I want to show that. I mean, that's not really a div, it's pretty much, but yeah, it's just convergence at this point, but it would be a bearish CVD div if we make a higher high. You could possibly break this one. Not really much bottom shorts. All those shorts have like been TPing. And longs have been just like kind of gradually closing too. Come into the weekend, a little bit of de-risking maybe. Depends on which one you're talking about, Jamaica. But 104.8 was an important one, and is an important pivot. And then value area low is like 102.8 for that range. And that was like the May to July range. Yeah, Binance closing. This is what I was talking about with Deribit. Okay, so Deribit quarterly expiry was at 8 o'clock UTC, and we had like 4,000 Bitcoin come in at 3:30, holding price below 110. And then as soon as 4 o'clock came around, they shut it down. But that's like kind of supporting the thesis of the options having something to do with this pullback that we're experiencing this week. And then the same exact thing happened on ETH. And this was like 60,000 ETH or something. It was like 55,000 ETH. Holding it under 4K. You know, those nice round, yeah, the options expiry. Yeah, expiring options for the quarterly swollen on Deribit. And there was not that much on ETH. I think it was like 3 billion. But it was like 17 billion on Bitcoin. Thoughts on Sol? Let's look at it. But I thought that was pretty cool to see that after we had been like kind of thinking about it and not really seeing too much clarity. But that is the reason that sometimes, either depending on what part of the world you're in, either like Thursday nights or Friday mornings, you might see some more players, some heavier volume kind of come in closer to that time, or moves right afterwards. Yeah, I remember like in the early days of KIMBA Gang, we used to like stay up. We're in the in the US. So it's like 4 in the morning for me. Yeah, we used to stay up or get up early, but I used to stay up. Now I just get up at like 5:30 and but I go to supper at like 4:30 in the afternoon, right? Because that's when the best deals at the buffets are, right? Maybe Band-Aid. The final lick. Farming liquidations, yeah, possibly. I mean, they had to build it. You get these pauses. Yeah. Quit playing with me. Did we already run through the whole playlist? I want to hear the one we heard yesterday morning. Are you guys hearing it? Big cheers to Hedge Fund. It doesn't want to come up. Are you guys hearing music? Oh, you're getting it. Okay. Cool. Thanks. It wasn't allowing me to change the source. Yeah, we need to break out from here. I get some Vala. Initial balance. I'm probably not going to be able to stay much longer than the initial balance, so we're gonna like really dive into some other coins and analysis. Like get serious about it. Yeah, we'll have some nerd outs, like proper nerd outs, probably in the next couple weeks. Unfortunately, I kind of talked about it the past couple of days, but I'm gonna have to go back to like real work. Yeah, pretty soon, and so I'm not going to be able to do every single day for market open any longer. Yeah, so just kind of mix it around as much as I can and get strategic with the days that I'm able to. Come on, Vala days. Yeah, it's a bummer, man. Yeah, but like I was talking about it before, man, like I don't need a whole lot, but like having a family is fucking expensive, and having a wife is really fucking expensive. So I could be juicing like KIMBA and like it's gonna get eaten up anyways. For real. But yeah, the more you have, the more you want to spend, or the more you do spend. So you're always going to be chasing it. Yeah, thanks, brother. Zendi. Oh, Zendi. I'm glad that you juiced on that. Send a ticket in a Discord. Yeah, that's a long time. Send a ticket in Discord. That's what they've been saying to anybody that has not received it, and they'll try to see what's going on. Shout out to PSG. Yeah, hold it down. I'm gonna do as much as I possibly can. Sometimes it might have to be like before market open. You know, just get like a little recap session or something. It might be like midday if it's you know, some Vala or whatever. I'm gonna do as much as I can for y'all, bro. Brothers and sisters. Oh, if you have twins, Dolkong, you have twins, don't you? Yeah, I bet. That's super gnarly. I saw some chick in Africa or something just had 9 babies, like non-uplets. Oh, double son. That's cool. That's probably a lot of fun. I bet they like are good buddies. Song Small Set, how we doing? I know 9. Like, it set a record, and allegedly it was without any fertility drugs or something. You got some boxing? Yeah. Yeah, my sister has kids that are like 2 girls that they're like less than 2 years apart, and it's like that with them too, and they're not even twins. Yeah, they're like at each other's throats, but they're also each other's best friends. Yeah, but yesterday or the day before for weed, I think they were saying to send a ticket in our Discord. Exclamation Discord, amazing place, lots of fellow lions. I'm gonna do as much as I possibly can to help the gang and hold it down, and hopefully KIMBA's back, but you know, we are gonna keep the vibes going and try to juice the lions as best we can. But anyways, the point is that like we might get more nerd outs after that happens. Yeah, but you guys digging this? Like, it's kind of impromptu nerd outs every day, even if we're just like running through a bunch of shit coins. I like doing it this way. I've been enjoying the morning TA. Alright, so we need to break out from here. That's what it is. It either could swing fail or come back and retest. That's like the 2 plans. Swing fail is not super Gucci. If it does, you gotta have 2 candles confirm. Because it could just like do a quick fake out swing fail. KIMBA's okay. Yeah, there's been a lot of fun, really hilarious conspiracy theories. But he's fine. He is fine. He'll be back soon. Yeah, swing failure pattern would be juice. You know, it's a Friday. It's about to be the weekend. I know, maybe Band-Aid. Were you here yesterday for like the most recent one? Probably the funniest one that I heard, or the funniest 2 that I've heard, were that he sold the channel, and that the other one was that he got arrested. They're like, dude, where is this coming from? Yeah, Jim Summons. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that that is not. He's already married. He already, like, yeah, he might be on his honeymoon. I think he's on a work-a-moon. Yeah, I know, it's hilarious, Mark. The Redditors. For real. Sato bought the channel. Yeah. Yep. Gucci Romo. Yesterday was juice. Yesterday was juice. We were talking about like some of the options and everything. Classic. Dude, I couldn't afford it even if I wanted to buy it. And I can't work all the stuff. Like, dude, I can't afford the whole dev team and everything. You get it. Quit playing with me. I'll break something and like it just like we don't have a stream anymore. I'm just a guest. I'm just a lion like everybody else. Yeah, PSG stand up. Anybody can do this. I'm just blessed to have an opportunity to be here with you guys. Yeah, Gucci Romo, are you for real? Quit playing with me. PSG has been nailing it. That's not news though. Like, we know this. Exclamation Discord. If you're not in PSG, well, you must not want to be learning, because they're always grinding. Let's go. Liamzi. He laid low after the liquidation attempt. Maybe. Yeah, too much Lit. Not enough Lituche was hard. For real. Setting up your Mac for trading view. Noise. There you go. Yeah, I don't know how many templates that you can test out like that if it free accounts. I need to just make a free account and like play around with it. I got like 17 indicators on this stupid thing, but you know, I need it all. I needed more. A lot of bottom shorts. That kind of aggregate. But it's not really that bottom. They just sold this little push right here. Yeah, maybe stop some of those shorts out, and that's where it comes from. Executing trades with precision and grace. Risk managed wisely, no capital misplaced. Emotions in check, discipline my guide. Learning from losses, ego set aside. We're getting out of the pink zone. That was a nice little push from ETH. Right from our level. We just don't want that same thing, like. Is it gonna be just like trading in the channel all weekend? Are we gonna come out and retest it, or is it gonna fall and start to take out those bad lows right here, these bad lows right here? But that's not that bad. But we're setting up a full rotation play. PDEQ almost to the tick. Yeah, and there's 80% setups. So that's one of the things these indicators are doing, shoutouts coin-wise. When there's 80% setup at play, that's previous day value area low, value area high. When we open outside previous day value area, it's going to highlight the value area. And I mean, this layout has it so the background is also highlighted a different color to outline or call your attention to the fact that there is an 80% play potential. And that's a rotation from value area margin to the opposite side. This is a normal day. We opened inside value area and the colors are different. I think you can customize the colors that you like, but I just like kept it in the default because, dude, I can't be changing this on all my different layouts. Like you see, this is my set of favorites. Can you see that at the top there? Oh, this is supposed to be big. You're seeing my whole fucking chart for this whole time. Whatever. Yeah, don't hack me, please. I'm trying to help you guys. And hacking me, you're just gonna get debt. Yeah, all of this. Those are just layouts. I'm not trying to change stuff between them all. Oh, it didn't show up. Show you. Because it's totally worth it. All that. The icons are kind of a cool thing to categorize them. You feel me? We are a team. Yeah, get infected. I don't know. ETH Daily Bear div. I mean, it's at the bottom, so I think they already had the div. Quit playing with me. It actually closed below that level too. What's going on here? Oh, it was bad lows or something. It wants a Bugatti. This is gonna be way easier. Copy. Ah, bitch, quit playing with me. Fucking brave. I can't do it. Okay, this is ETH anyway, so I'm just gonna do it here. Daily. Got enough going on here. Yeah, the daily div kind of played out when we went down to like 4,300. The second one, I mean, it is a trend line. Does like follow in that trend? More like a bull, but it's so far back you can't really count it. It's like supposed to be 14 days or 14 periods. Busalo, let's go. Yeah, big cheers, Chauncey. Tab and enter. There we go. Really? That, dude, I'm going to be using that. Tab and enter. I'm actually writing that down. I need to get in like the habit of like learning these shortcuts and stuff. Tab plus enter. When the solutions are so easy, like just a shortcut or something, and you sit there and be annoyed for like forever. So convergence, maybe on the 4-hour. It's like impossible on this layout though right now. Shoutouts to all the mods and devs. PSG strong. We strong. I'm strong if you strong. Tab is to select. Not tab plus enter. Okay, Shaggy bro. Thanks, bud. Big cheers. Look at you. I'm trying to help you guys out. You're helping me out. Love it. The KIMBA Batman signal. The where TP was nice. This is just such a hot mess, dudes. I can't see anything. We lead a lead a lead. Our 4-hour. No. No div on the 4-hour, maybe on the 1-hour. Lead a lead a lead. We know what needs to happen. I'm not basing this on that bias. There is a possible little bit more to go. The 3781 is a potential area, and then it's kind of like the top of this consolidation down there too. When we came down to 3200, there's a good reason to like this area that I drew the box in from before. For volume and structure. So if we just like get back out of here and get some closes outside, we closed inside yesterday. But get closes outside, things will look a lot better. And for Bitcoin, same. Like we need to just get back and closes above 110. That's a good start. Really, the 112, I think, will look a lot better. And what better time to start getting to confirm reclaims than on the weekend, because it's a Friday now. At least you can like make arguments for like weeklies. But I honestly really feel like for higher to be sustainable, we need lower first. With how much time we've been spending down here, how much liquidity is down below, I don't think that that's going to make people chase as far with how many bearish retests we've had. That's my own bias. I'm just some dude. You may completely disagree with it, but there's one retest, the clean on this whole like failure. We do have some bad highs right there. That's a good argument for whenever it is that we start pushing again, for not only us to get like 119, but to take out those all-time highs. That's a good argument. It tapped the previous consolidation point of control and rejected. Here, it tried to do the same. For everything, I think we're back in the range. Yeah. I mean, that's even more clear. And its value area low right down there at like 107.2 before the breakout. And that's what I was talking about. And probably go to the impulse because it broke it there. That's what I was talking about with that like high 104s and value area low, mid 102s. And then this is like the very top of the box where we are right here at like 108. Pretty interesting how that works, isn't it? It's just volume, dudes. 3,400 bounce instead. I know, Jamaica. I have trauma from that. Yeah, I had nice entries in 2021, and I rode it up to like 4K, and then like round tripped it back to 1,800. But I did add a lot in that like May-June dump. So that was helpful. And that was altcoin summer. That was like the real alt season. That was juicy. Welp. Juice, 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 juice. Range, range, range. Chop, 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 chop. Bugatti, Bugatti, Bugatti. 80% of the screen, was it? On here? Or when I had it like big before? This aggregate, this is all CoinWise tools. This is relative volume. They have a different one that's just buy and sell volume. It's pretty cool. It's aggregated if you wanted it to be. That's pretty nice. I like both. Yeah, that relative volume is juicy though. All right, let's see Solana. Somebody was asking about that. Shoutouts to the altcoin enjoyers. Yeah, we'll try to run through a few more, and then we'll round it back out with boomer markets before I get out of here. Yeah, I only have like 15-20 minutes left. Dot at 380 is an important level. It's like kind of reclaiming. Broke the consolidation, maybe the flipping it to support. I don't remember if that 380. Oh, that was a local. It cleaned those lows. Oh, barely. Now this isn't like the low because there's one like right below it too. And then you have this down here like 372, but yeah, 375 to 377. That still is like you need to break structure and a hole back up here. We need to get acceptance back up towards this way, and you're still going to be concerned with. I mean, that was nice that it cleaned this. You had that. You're rejecting from value area low. All the people that like were like juice, 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 juice. I'm fucking in the bottom. I got the bottom. I got the bottom. And then they wrote it, and then they just like bled it down. Like, oh well, maybe we'll add. It gives them a chance to get out. I know. I know. So you need to get back inside. Need to get back above previous day VWAP, previous day point of control. Really, we need to get back like up, like above $4. And then the 420 was pretty important before. Way the fuck up there. Yeah, and we got levels to the downside too. $376 is pretty important. If things got like real bad, and I mean like 105 Bitcoin bad, I don't know, man. We'll see it. We'll see it. If things get super nukey for some reason, we'll come in. We'll come in hot with the Lions. I think I TA'd this before though, like all the lows. Yeah, you have a whole cascade of things that could like get triggered. The $3 is a good low. That's bad. This is bad. And the 340, 330. We know what we need for higher. If things just go downhill, lower, the 330 is pretty ugly. I think if it broke below this, which that's a decent low, and they're like we could hold that at 360. So maybe you just get like a little bit more to clean up that 375 zone. But if it begins to lose that and push down here, I think that like the 355, 353, and 342, and maybe even like that is on the table. The $3 is looking pretty solid, but it doesn't mean that it can't be lost if Bitcoin got super nuky. You know, altcoins can move very fast. Yeah, I'm making my way down to Seoul, Acton. Bullish retest during RTH. That would be good. You just want to close at the highs the way that it did last time and then gap down. BNB pulled back pretty hard. But I mean, they did the job that they were trying to do. They were liquidating all those shorts that were up there. Right? Got some longers trapped. Sold their bags to the fucking retail. Who sold some of your BNB bags above 1,000? Doge. It's still okay. It's holding above that 22 cents area. And that point of control is pretty nice. Yeah, it's a bad low now. You just need to hold 20 cents because that's like pretty ugly right there. Crow's trying to hold. That's just like, I hope you guys TP'd some. But it's holding. It's holding that value area high. We marked that on one of our other layouts, like the 18 cents area is pretty important. And we filled most of the inefficiency. Yeah, there's a little bit more to go with like single prints and stuff if like things got real bad, but just hold like that and it's not that bad. Sui, it still is, yeah, it's a bad low too. It's filled a lot of what it needed to. Bad lows down at like 282, and then if that gets ugly, and Sol has a similar structure with like the run up. A lot of altcoins do. So that could like trigger some cascades. I'm gonna just keep saying it, like it all depends on Bitcoin. I think next week they might price it in on Sunday or start to, you know how they do some of those moves early, but we got the quarterly close on like everything, not just like options, on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do Wednesday morning. I don't. Heisenberg, who's promoting? I'm promoting that that blue ice. Let's go. Shoutouts Jesse Pinkman. Tight. Shoutouts Tuco. Superman, how are you doing? Happy Friday. Hype. It's got to get above, like we were saying it yesterday. It's breaking levels. Like it cleaned that and it pretty much closed back above, like as a daily swing fail. Filled the inefficiency mostly. It actually did pretty well. But then it just did the same thing to the opposite direction. Maybe the first single print if it keeps pumping, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it roll over if Bitcoin starts dropping again. Somebody was in near before. Those lows are shit. $257. If we can't get back in back above this at 276. Really, if it can't, it first needs to turn 272 into support, and 276 would be a good area to like begin to flip and like start showing some momentum. Otherwise, that 257 is ugly. And you got a naked point of control, previous month point of control, and whatnot down below. I have double indicators on here, it looks like. Yeah, I need to clean up my charts. And this is really weak down here, but I could see it like coming down to that 255 zone, or like the 250 and the psychological level. You got a consolidation. Yeah, and for all this, yeah, I'll just do it for there. I should just go further back, but we'll just do it to here when it broke out. Kind of where it lost it. Going that far back for that much candles, being like 1 or 2 off is not going to substantially change your value areas. So if you think that I'm just kind of like cowboying it, I am, because it doesn't make that much of a difference. I've done this for years and it really does not affect it. Now, if it's a gigantic liquidation and we're in the same day, it will make a difference if you're including it or not. Yeah, 244. Maybe even that value area high. It lines up at 255 also. So like, there you go. So a lot of equal lows without a clean of it is bad or weak, or potentially poor if it's in the same session. That's how I see it. Solana's cooked, says Retardio. That's pretty much the short answer for it, Ronnie. We did a little nerd out on bad lows and poor lows a couple weeks ago. You can probably find it in YouTube, but we spent like an hour looking at it. And then in the Discord, we have a big discussion. And I actually made a YouTube video a long time ago about it too, or a couple of them. But ask anything. Ask anything. I'm happy to explain it. A lot of the gang that's been here a while is like really comfortable with it, but not everybody has been. So I'm happy to answer questions. Just I know a lot of people are like, yeah, dude, we fucking know that. Big cheers. Big cheers. What date on YouTube? I think it was the end of August. Does anybody know that? I might be able to dig it up. I can't remember. Can we get our archives team? I might have it. I'll find it for you. I don't know if I saved it. It's definitely in the Discord announcements. Exclamation Discord. Can anybody help our boy Ronnie? Shout out to Ron. I'm giving all like the early 2000s references. Tigrin, how you doing? Is music back on? Excognitive. Okay, we just finished our initial balance. We need to see Soul. Yeah, this is the right one. Yeah. Our level rejected. Further below. That 193 that we were talking about got filled. You had a div. I'm sure you had a div. And now that 198 level that we were saying that needed to hold is rejecting. I think we got that yesterday. That's what we were talking about. And like get back above 200 and then it lost the zone. And the 193 low that we were talking about right here, 194 basically, kind of like cleaned it right into the close, actually closed below it in the daily. That is not that great. We need to close back above it. Yeah, the 180s, those lows. And this is a daily chart, like you can see it in the daily. So it's even more important. The 185. If we get another close below that 193 or a close below yesterday's low, I think that 185 or lower is coming. And it's bad down here in like the mid 170s as well. 175 to 177. This is very ugly at 173. I think that if we get that and a close below the 185, this is all getting cleaned. But that is a point of control. So that could happen. You got a volume ledge, not really a ledge, but a higher volume node, and point of control between here and those just absolute garbage lows within like $4. So there is a world that either this holds and maybe you even get like a little fufa back above 193, like one more. Maybe it goes like, you know, you get a close and then you get one more fake out for the div, like a little bit deeper with like a wick below and closes back up here and you get like a nice looking a candle that looks like this. Nice little hammer candle or something. Or you get like a failed auction down here or something. But at this point now you got to get closes back above that 193 level. Otherwise you got a lot of bad lows. And that's like really the story here. That's your first objective. For shorts target, I mean, you should be shaving. Shave at, if you didn't shave at 193, if this sweeps, shave a little bit probably. Maybe you go, like look at the naked point of control. And so like 187.5, no, 188. Somewhere between there and TPO, previous month point of control, and that 185, like it's the worst. That was September 2nd, JV. Thank you. Big cheers. And it was August 18th on volume. Close above, and things are looking more like a reclaim. So like a fake out. Close below, it's looking like we lost the level and it maybe needs more time, or it's going to challenge the next lower level. Oh, okay. Let's go, Renese. Yeah, that was a good way around the getting the finger wave for no links. Shout outs to you, dude. Appreciate you guys helping out. Helping out your fellow lions. Yeah, we did a whole nerd out on it too, Jamaica. But essentially, it just depends on BTC. Dolkong was trying to see something. How much did I buy? Dolkong, what do you mean? How much? What did I buy for? The ETH back then? Is that what you're like referring to? I'm sorry, I've been ranting. Yeah. I think my average entry way back then for like when I added. Oh, Kimba sold the channel. He just gets residuals. Yeah. I bought it with an IOU. I did not buy anything, dudes. I'm just a guest here. So don't let me open my mouth and jeopardize that. I want to be juicing with all of you, and I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy it a lot. Yifu, shout outs to you. I don't know. Kimba's doxed now. Welcome. Okay, if you want to feel more like Kimba is here with you, watch the YouTube. We've been planning for this for days and weeks and months. He's on hiatus. He's dealing with some in real life stuff. Yeah, we need to just like have a command like exclamation Kimba or where Kimba. And it'll just like pop up. He'll be back soon. We're not sure exactly when though. No, I'm waiting for the sweep. I'm waiting for the sweep. No, not at all. Not at all. He's got like he's been talking about this for over a year about some work things that he was gonna have to go back for. Camilo? It is, but you can get a free trial. It is. It's a free trial for the indicators. Try it out. Even if you're only able to use it for the couple of weeks that the trial is available, you might juice up on it. And if it's not something that's right for you now or yet, then you know that it's a good product or if you like it or not. And when you do juice up, then you have an idea about if it's something that you'd like to invest in. A lot of the Lions really spend a lot of resources on different tools to improve their edge. And you know, I agree with that. I have some tools that I don't really use very much, and I tend to let them go stagnant and sometimes don't even like refresh them. But the ones that I do use, I am like religiously renewing them. I have like 3 years of trading view paid for. Coke Zero for you. What did you get filled on? Oh my gosh. What did you get filled on? Two letters, one word. Yeah. Yeah, below 100K. I mean, spot. Spot. But I got spot bags from like 16K. Just little shaves. I'm not like Kimba though. Like, dude, I don't have like thousands of Bitcoin or like whatever. We all speculated. I mean, it's still holding. Yeah, it came down, failed auction below that, and I mean that was where every single. Oh no, not quite. Oh, pretty damn close to every single one of these. Swing failing. There's a trident, kind of. You got a low. You got that FU candle. And then you got a higher low, kind of. I think that put in a div, though. But it broke structure on this. And so that's kind of like your trigger. Yeah, you need to get above 198. Get above this. It's accepting back into value, though. Previous day value area. That's a good thing. 108,670. Let's go. Good luck, brother. Good luck. Come back on the Pico bottom? No, he'll come back 2 days afterwards and be like, what do you mean you didn't get filled? We planned for this since July. I followed my plan. Shout out to Phillian for weed, JV. I know, Coke Zero, right? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Exclamation rewind. Like, dude, you didn't watch 3 years of highlights to like figure out that. Love you, brother. Much love, brother. Yeah. Yeah, Camilo. Let's go. Aster. Yeah, we kind of have our ideas. If it loses that, like, these lows, then it, you know, if it loses 172, then 171 is imminent. The fucking TA. I don't know, probably this. 166 would be interesting. That's consolidation before. Possibly like around 150, 145. But that's if things got real bearish. Things are not looking too bad on Astra right now. And some people juiced the hell up on it. Plus the highs are bad. It's got to be testnet. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like, it's too easy. It's too easy. We planned for this. Exclamation rewind. Exclamation YouTube. Let's go. Go on the dashboard. Let's all juice up. What is working? Yeah. Camilo, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. And so, like, especially if you have more than one, like, tool or indicator that is identifying a level of interest in a very, very close region, you have that much more people compounding to have the bias that that level is important, or that that is an area that you might want to buy or sell at. So, like, let's say this 104, you have, like, maybe some VWAP or maybe some moving average or something down here. Plus you have at like the the 108. You have a naked point of control like down here, and you have the bigger fibs down here in the same area. It's just that many more groups of people that trade with that system all aligning on the same level, and it has a higher probability of being important. That makes sense? And so like the fib traders, you see it bouncing at the golden pocket because you have a lot of people or algos that are based on math and Fibonacci. They're programmed for this. Some people will program it based on volumes. Some people will be discretionary traders like we do here and identify levels manually. And we use like a combination of some of these things. But that all comes into play when you get to areas of interest. And you might just have one market maker or one like big trader that just goes huge or closes a huge position, and that is like kind of the catalyst to reverse things. It may not like make it go from 107 to 125, but it could be the catalyst to slow the buying enough or the selling enough. Oh, it's already happened, Finger the Monkey. Yeah, CME, there's like one of them in, yeah, for like the London ones. Cream. Yeah, I didn't get back to you about the Aster. I'm sorry. It like popped up and I just like was swamped, but I can answer your question. I was like asking about you. AVAX, I didn't pull that one up. I meant to. So glad you just got here. For the exploration or discovery, my bad. I'm feeling tired, dudes. I always like 250 on towel. It's Kachoy. Is it that far back? This isn't the layout that I had it all mapped out on, but yeah, like 271 maybe if it loses these lows on towel. 281. If it gets real bad, then 250. Our area, not areas to buy, they're areas to look for confluence. For discovery, you had it nailed with the fib extensions and psychological levels. That's really, there's not a whole lot other to look at other than like order flow, confluence. So like your longs and the shorts and whatever you're using for order flow. And like low time frame. But like psychological and fib extensions for like shaves, and you definitely got to leave a bag to run. Take some profits, and this is from experience. How I approach it, not like what you should do, but you know, I would encourage some profit taking above all-time highs. Take some profits, but definitely leave some to run. Leave some to run because you never know, and it's like a shitty feeling to like fully close out. And yeah, it's nice you juice, but then when it goes 10x from where you closed it in like a hour-long candle, you're like, fuck me, dude. I could have been so, you know, the couldas. Juice is nice, but having, even if it's a little bit, even if it's a tiny bit, it feels a lot better. AVAX to me, it's filling this whole wick. It needs to bounce. It might sweep it. It's looking pretty ugly right now, but we're still like holding the breakout. 24 and change was somewhere that we had placed emphasis on previously, and then that 26 just below, that is not the actual sweep level. I think that the 2640 could be interesting. 26.39 with that low, this low, and this one now. But on the other side, that is simply if we continue selling. If we hold this, we just need to start reclaiming. We need to get back inside value area for one. Back above VWAP would be nice, above $28. And that's anchor VWAP from hella far ago, like 28.50. 28.50 had like more significance, but the real level that needs to be reclaimed is like around $30.50, something like that. Yeah. We get back above this, and things will look a lot better. Yeah, probably 31. And that's something we've talked about. What do you think? What do you think, Cream? Are you in something? There's divergences printing all over the place. Just are they the ones? We're coming into the weekend, and I mean, it could be alt's time, or it could be time for like a little bit of a flush, some more. It's biddy dependent. You're good with a breakout now, though. Underwater. If it reclaims, I would say add, or think about adding. If it reclaims 31, that might bring you back to break even. Maybe close it out and enter a fresh position. This is still a breakout though. Like, so even with how ugly this looks, use Bitcoin as confluence. That looks ugly. This all looks okay, because it's holding above your breakout. If we start getting closes down here, that's really not Gucci. If it wicks below there and get closed back above it, you know, back inside our zone, and definitely like the 28, like that anchor view while 28.50. $31 would be super, super pretty, but back above that, like 28.50, $29. Monthly VWAP at like 29.50. That'd be a good reclaim. The last thing you want is like to see this and think that's the buy. You might get something like that. Maybe you can make an argument for this, like, oh yeah, well, you got divs, and like that was a div, and it's an inverse head and shoulders, and you get like boom or something. But you don't want to see it bounce, like losing that level and then rejecting from it, or like even like a little fufa. Danny Bullock, good morning, brother. How are you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I was like gonna get off 20 minutes ago. Thank goodness I caught you. Do you need to see anything, Danny? Making it rain. If you were blessed by a sub from Danny Bullock, thank your man. Big cheers, Danny. Thank you so much. Every single day he is blessing the Lions with subs. Work is lame. I know. Yeah, but he's juicing even more on work, you foo. Big cheers, Danny. Much love. Yeah, thank your man, Danny. He is blessing the Lions with subs every single day. Toasted Zergling, let's go. Coke Zero, juicing. We got some juicing lions before the weekend. It's going to be amazing, amazing weekend, amazing month, amazing price action. Thank you, Coke Zero. Big cheers. Let's go, brother. Thank you so much. He juicing. Thank your boy, Coke Zero. Thank your boy, Danny Balat. They juicing, spreading the love, sharing the wealth with the community. Let's go. Big cheers, boys. Shout outs to the Lions. Afnagunka, Coke Zero, or Danny. Just tell me your tickers, dudes. It's the least I can do. It's the least I can do. I'm really like going beyond my time limit this morning, unfortunately. If things get like hella spicy later or this weekend, I'm gonna do everything I can to pop in. You know, if it's like during waking hours, you know, I'm gonna be looking at it, so I'll pop in and you know, just have your alerts up. I might just impromptu do it. But like if it loses 107 is what I mean. Not a swing fail, but like proper loses it. We got plans for just about everything, even if that happens, but I would love to be here with y'all. We're always here like after the Vala. I live in New York time zone, Aphelion. Banshee, let's go. Jamaica, Damon. Yeah, your boys are making it rain up in here. Much love. Aphelion, where are you? Yeah, it's not going to be like that. So like after the first couple of hours of Asia session, I'm probably like there's not a chance that I would hop in. So like it's unlikely. Some of the other lions, like dude, I got like such young kids that it's like so hard. Europe, you had crazy weather. We had it, and we have a hurricane coming towards me. Yeah, I was talking about going to the wave park, and all fucking next week we're supposed to have a hurricane here. Yeah, I need to just try and go in. It's too windy today, like for what I'm trying to do. I got too much work to do anyways. Some floods. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of used to it, but you never know each time. And maybe Band-Aid, he's like from Florida, so you know that he's like, man, don't be a bitch about it. I'm pretty used to him. I'm like usually like trying to chase him and go surfing in them. But, you know. All right, AVAX. I think we have a plan. Cream, you okay there? I hope that you can get out of this thing or end up making it some juice. Yeah, maybe Astro will help you out. Surf stream when? I might show you some clips if I go there again. They had like some sick filming things. Yeah, I'm embarrassed by it because I'm so old now. You know, like the professional athletes that their bodies break down, but they just can't give it up, and it's pretty clear that they're fading. Yeah, it's kind of me, but like I still got it a little bit. The place is cool. The place is like a resort. It's nothing like the ocean and like just beautiful beaches and stuff, but it is nice. It's luxurious. It's like going to a spa for surfing. Yeah. All right, let's look at our boomer market, and then we're gonna cue the sign off. Honda Land, let's go. The wick down on AVAX was wild. That was super gnarly. I think it was like a 10% wick or something. No, it was 20%. We measured it. We measured it. Naz, ugly lows. Yeah, I don't know what big gammas are on it, but I mean, it failed auction right at 25,000. Like, all right. That's pretty ugly. Rejection at weekly VWAP on ES. Back inside our range. It cleaned out a lot. that's crazy, holding this. But is it really? The math is the math. Let's see index. Yeah, it just failed auction. Up at 66.50 again. There's huge Bugammas up there. Rejection there. And then you had like all of these dudes that got trapped. Yeah, there was just a huge amount of liquidity. A lot of open interest got flushed. I don't even know if it was really a news thing. It was just a lot. Yeah, 20% wick up. We got a 30% wick up. We just didn't catch it, or a lot of us didn't. Now we just gotta hold. Hold. I feel you though, Crane. Set some TPs, dude. You got a lot of shorts in there now. Yeah, this is looking heavy on CME. Are they gonna do this again and like close like right at the lows, and then Sunday they're gonna run it back and it's gonna gap up? I don't know. That's a good low in RTH. But they closed at that low and then they fucking did that from last weekend. Or whenever that was, 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks, a month ago. I don't like this. And I don't like that that low is here and then in the rest of it in ETH. Does this look like a bottom formation? Just simple question, chat. Yeah, it might be Sunday again, Jamaica. Alts outperforming, yeah. Yeah, Bitcoin holds and alts can kind of do their thing a little bit more. Affiliate, I agree. It does not. You never know, but I mean, we had something kind of like it there. But that's like it's just sitting here. That was like at least moving some. Yeah, you might get something like that. Like close that up. Who knows? We have plans though. It needs to break above, or we have a couple of levels below us that we're eyeing. Really, really tight in here. Yeah, it could be sweep. Cream, you mean for a short or for a long? For that, I would let a close, like a higher time frame close above it. Probably you want a daily close above it because that's a daily level. And then you take the retest. You take the retest. It could move this weekend, though. Yeah, not like really trying to end on Aster. I got so much. But yeah, it's a daily level there. Somewhere around there. The 198, 197. Do I have the profile on it? I don't even know which chart I marked up. Yeah, okay, it's like still generating. Yeah, you get a close, even a 4-hour close maybe. You got previous value area. We're like going for a rotation. The previous point of control. I don't know which layout I'm on. So all of my juice is not necessarily here. Yeah, I don't even have. Lord. I can't even look at it there. It's a lot of longs in it. CVD's buying. It's curling up. Don't fail here. That's a bear. Hidden bear. Is that their breakout? Yeah, you might get something like this. If you get a close up here with all of these, for it to pull back and like leave some of this to pull back for your bounce and complete the rotation. And that's like the 210, 220 area. But that's a good basis to like maybe like retest and challenge the highs. That's like a lot of dominoes that have to line up. But that would be interesting. I think the New York close up here and Bitcoin behaving will help that kind of idea play out. You don't want this lost. Like 166 is on the table. I mean, we marked our levels a little bit ago. But that's what I would kind of look for if I was looking for the breakout, like some confirmed without like a liquidity grab down here. Yeah, it gave an opportunity for us right there with that swing failure at that level. Yeah, and it didn't quite hit the 1.618, right? This is the last thing I'm going to do. $285 now. The 1.25 is 260. Yeah. Maybe it's just a clean. It really depends. This is going to be heavily dependent on CZ, weekend price action, and Bitcoin. Busalo, cheers. Yeah, Honda Land. It was. It was. All right, I gotta go. I'm like way beyond my time limits. Big cheers to you all. Aphelion, Mark, that's right. Busalo, Damon, Cream. Let's go. Let's go. Superman, Jim Somans, Anatomy, big cheers. Shout out Stream Melons, shout out Bobby Toxic Pedals. Big cheers, Nookie, Hedge Fund Manager, Cream. Much love, much love. Jamaica, Maestro, Alex. Let's go. Blaze Alec. Yeah. Have an amazing weekend, you all. Thanks, Yanthra. YouTheBomb.com. Superman Crypto. You too. You too, brother. Yeah, you all have a good weekend. Touch grass. Set alerts. Set alerts. You know, if something like crazy happens. Weekend's time to recharge and nerd out. Yeah, today's going to be fun. I'll hop in if it gets crazy. McKillum, hey Blade, have a great weekend. Big cheers. Big cheers. Alan, yeah, much love, y'all. Malik, you have a great day too. Wiztar, Curvies, big cheers. Much, much appreciated to you all. Big shout outs to Coke Zero and Danny Balat and all the other Chads that we got here. Yeah, if you were blessed by some generosity from them, make sure to thank your boys. Do something nice for others. Take profits. Help each other out. The Discord's an amazing community. We have the best community in crypto. Shout outs to PSG. Al, NYC, Lonic. Big cheers. Excognitive. Damon, mad love. Mad love. It gets crazy. If it gets crazy, like super, super insane or something, you know, I'll hop in. But we got our plans. I think we're set up pretty well. This is 3 weeks that we've been grinding, and I think we've been doing pretty well with our TA. Even if I can't fucking work computers, we can identify levels together. And shout outs to Coinwise for helping us with that. Exclamation Coinwise. Big thank you to all the mods. Big cheers to Husty Cage, Chauncey Cyper, Buzzo, MGK, Tiggy, Coin Nerd. Big thank you to me. Shout outs to our dev team. Shout outs to the visual team. Much love to you all. And big, big thank you to all our OGs and veterans, all our gifters, and all of you grinding here, even in KIMBA's absence. Yeah, McKillum, let's go. Much love, Buzzo. Friday weekend trading, kind of. Yeah, you could have something really. I have my plans, and I'm going to stick to them. You know the feeling of not sticking to your plans. Like, it's awesome when, you know, it works out, but it's a worse feeling when it doesn't. You're like, I fucking should have done that. I knew better, right? Shout out to Lux Slayer. All right, y'all. Big cheers. Much love. Happy weekend. Oh, left side, the order list. Oh, that's called Agger. Exclamation Agger. Yeah, it's free. And it actually has like a whole chart on it that you can add indicators on it. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yep, I feel ya. Yeah, you can just minimize it. It's like that in mine. It's like that in mine because OBS, you're able to trim it. Whoops. Um, yeah, you're just trying to get me to dox myself some more. Um, dude, how do I have so many? Here it is. Agger. It'll save your template too. But you can trim it or you can just kind of drag it all the way over. That's what I used to do when I wasn't trimming it. There's a lot of cool templates out there, but you only have to like set it up. It's like pretty Chad the way it comes set up anyways. It's not bad. It's not bad. Agger's nice. It's gotta be testnet. Yep, he reaving and everything wants to go now, doesn't it? Yeah, Camilo. Come back. Come back, turn your alerts on. Let's get it. All right, big cheers, y'all. Yeah, anytime. Exclamation dashboard to see what the schedule is going to be for next week. We're like still like posting it, I think. And you know, get your Twitch alerts or YouTube alerts on for, you know, whenever we come up on the stream. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Good luck to the underwater positions. Good luck to all the people that are juicing up. I hope everybody juices. Yeah, big cheers, Alexander. Thank your boys, Coke Zero, and in Discord, Hedge Fund. All right, I'll have to open it up. Yeah, I'll check you out, brother. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. You might still have time for it. The Laquania's Got Talent. Estimation Discord, you can get the entry form in for next week. You can submit your song lyrics. I think it's like 2 verses and a chorus. But it's a lot of fun. We had some viewing parties this week. We had like a live competition next week. Yeah, exclamation talent show. And follow that link. You can submit your lyrics, and you have the opportunity to juice up on some big prizes. Yeah, it's money. It's money. It's like 250 bucks. It's juice for writing a song, and it's a lot of fun either way. You get your vision turned into music, and you get to like juice up with your lions. Good times. Zcash, Dole Kong. Ah, quit playing with me. Yeah, get back above this. Visually, I can see it like $55. Getting back above, like, and closing inside, really above VWAP should help. But you need to get back above like 55. Otherwise, these lows are pretty ugly. What price is that? 53. Yeah, so that's like a potential sweep level. You got the single print kind of like acting as support. You start to like fail down here, probably going to come all the way back down to 50 at least. And then those lows down there in the high 40s, 40s are not very good either. But you have some confluence for that being support. You got a lot of volume through here. Probably want to get back above 55, but yeah, and right there's your point of control at 50. It makes sense though. So you get like a break from this selling trend, come back and retest. Yeah, see, that's a lot better right here, but we're under the point of control. Dolkong, shout out to Dolkong. Yeah, it's a gigantic single print. A lot of times those big ones aren't filled in one go. Yeah, see, you got that big ledge right there, low volume node. Yeah, get back above that, then like, I mean, you broke structure, you maybe go boom. And those highs are bad. You know the protocol. You know the playbook at this point. But that's how I'm feeling about it. It actually looks like I would play that. I might play like, I'm not really like a Zcash trader, but like I would maybe play like a rejection retest there. I wouldn't short it. I wouldn't short it if it got up here. Probably not. It depends on the order flow. That's a lot of volume you're slamming into. It's just risky. Depends on confluence. The altcoins, especially on a weekend, I'm not looking to short stuff on the weekend unless it's like really, really substantial and you got some confluence from Biddy. But I'm just conservative. I'm old and I can't be glued to it babysitting positions the way I like to. If you guys are able to, more power to you. Juice up, grind, and nerd out. But I'm gonna get out of here. Much love to you guys. Have a great weekend. Vicarious. Oh, dude. I just stayed an hour longer than I was planning on, and we're signing out. But much love to you all. Hedge Fund, Vicarious, McKillum, Blaze Alec. Yo. Some levels for ETH. I think we like came up with some. Yeah, I flashbanged you guys a few minutes ago. It's like the replay is super slow. Yeah, we did our levels for Sol. We did them for everything else. I think we needed to hold. Yeah, the levels were hold this like 30. We needed to close. Like, your real level is 4,100 that you need to get back inside. 4110. For down here, it's doing what it needs to at that 3880. We said that on stream earlier in this week off of the first nuke. Before that, we said it for the past 3 weeks actually. This low is bad. If we get back down towards here, that is bad at the 3880. Maybe it cleans that and that's it. You know, like 618, 786, 886 maybe, if it like kind of comes back up here and rejects. We are beginning our rotation. We're above VWAP. Naked point of control, previous day point of control. It's a lot higher than you kind of want it for it to actually have a better chance of completing your rotation, but it's going to follow Bitcoin. Arc Souls, I don't know. You might get a swing fail of 107 and never get 105. But we talked about that earlier in the stream. We need to get back up here. Above this, you got your 4,100. That could still even have a bearish retest up there. Get closes back above 4,100. We're so back. Below here, the 37.81 was a sweep level, not a significant one. And then this area of interest was for the single print aligned with some volume. So 37.40, but like really you have some confluence all the way down to 36.50. So just identify sweeps and watch order flow. So that's a that was a point of control at 36.50. You get down below there and you probably rotate down to like mid 35s, maybe even like go for it all. Yeah, 35 could be an area. And psychological numbers, but this is bad. That needs to hold. We don't even want to think about all that, but it is very capable of moving several $100s in a day. So just planning for that before the weekend. You never know. We know the levels that need to reclaim. We are seeing the levels that are poor or weak or bad below. So we're prepared. We're not going to just like blind enter, because you never know when you get a freaking $200 wick. That doesn't look that big until you go like this and see that that wick was it's only $127 on it. Some of the others had pretty big ones though. That's a big wick still. That's what she said. Yeah, get that 4K. Yeah. All right, y'all. I gotta roll. Much love. I'll catch y'all later. Shout outs to PSG. Juice up. Yeah, Damon. Big cheers. Dokong, you too. Exclamation coin wise. That's right, Boppy Toxic Pedals. Check them out. Don't miss out. Yeah, for sure. Big cheers. You got to go on vacation, hedge fund. Latisse, juice up. Slowly but surely, you're going to get it back, brother. Jamaica. Yeah, Blaze Alec. You too. Everybody have a happy weekend. Much love. And we'll see you soon. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Much love. Yes, sir. Vicarious. Cheers. Aritoto. Big juice. Gaboo. Lil X. You too. McKillum. Yeah, much love, y'all. Big cheers. Big cheers. Class in session, lines pay attention. Professor Mandalo, juice is the lesson. Charts don't lie, numbers show the way. KIMBA gang minds turn data to the pay. Grab your notebooks, mark your lines. Patience in the jungle is how we shine. Knowledge is power, math is the key. Every young line gon' learn from me. If lines can't do it, homie, it can't be done. Work, sweat, and grind, the journey just begun. I'ma elevate the game, show you how it's won. Prepare with the wisdom lines, Dre's gon' run. Pressure in the candles, the market makers is frontin'. We see through they scandals, price is the box and we puntin'. Bugatti money focus, flexing on my mind.